The dream of these words being uttered and put into practice by people, especially underprivileged youth, creates in me an intention to commit to my purpose, my reason for being, of joyfully helping others construct their own reality. I was awakened to this intention during a social entrepreneurship class in my second year at Clark University, where I was challenged to stop complaining and solve the problem of the public education system not allowing for underprivileged youth to realize they can be the change they want to see in their world. So, I took up the challenge and decided to engage with this intention. In 2013, my friend and I co-developed a curriculum named the Butterfly Effect, which takes 13 to 16-year-olds in Ghana through stages that first allows them to explore talent and interests, then use these interests to create an impact for themselves and their community. Hillary is one of the 36 students in the summer of 2014 to engage with the curriculum. In the first stage, he discovers his passion for writing. Then he decides to use this passion to form a magazine club to solve the problem of lack of interest in reading amongst his students in school. So you see, through the program, I engage with my intention and create platforms for Hillary and his fellow participants to realize they can be the change they want to see. So, I first organize my thoughts and map out my plan of action, and Shauna Moran shows me how. I figure out who exactly to help, what I want to help them with, where to help them, how to do so, when, and most importantly, why. With each of these question markers, Shauna gives me articles to read, asks me various mind-provoking questions, and refers me to online sites where I figure out the answers for myself. My friends and family are my second supports. They not only provide the motivation and encouragement, but also volunteer their resources and their time to ensure the program kicks off the ground. Through my supports, I learn for myself what I want others to learn, to believe that I can and believe that I will, and then know this belief is a reality by acting on it. What I began 2 years ago currently sees no end. I see the butterfly effect creating a beyond the self impact by allowing communities to transform from the inside out. Youth walk into the butterfly effect program unsure of what they can do and come out ready to change their world. Whether they build machines to transform waste into fertilizer as a means to deal with poor waste management in their school, or they form a musical theater group to instill in their classmates the lost pride of their respective cultures. These youth realize they can and will make their communities one they want to live in. To create such an impact, Butterfly Effects as a startup needs to generate its own sustaining wealth. In our next step, we sell the program to financially sound private schools, at which value we implement this curriculum in public schools who cannot afford such programs. We've decided on this approach because we believe that all youth, not just the underprivileged ones, should have the opportunity to realize that they too can use their talents to make an impact on themselves and the world around them. I, just like the startup, have room for growth. And in this space for growth, I see myself 2 years from now in grad school, working with professors who are interested in creativity to figure out how I can solidify the creativity aspect of the program. As I sit back and reflect, I believe I have found my purpose. I've explored different intentions and finally engaged with one that's personally meaningful to me and contributes beyond the self. I've also come to realize the scope and strength of this purpose in my life. This purpose influences my actions. It helps me decide which courses to take in school, which conferences to attend, and which people to network with. And most importantly, I have committed to this purpose. I have been met with disappointment and obstacles, such as being denied grants to implement this curriculum, or have students this year fall sick and not be able to attend the program. But the vision of Butterfly Effect helps me develop resilience to keep going. I know this is just the start for me, but I know I'm one who dreams, engages, learns, inspires, grows, halts, and then transforms. And I'll continue to do so as I find other avenues, set other goals to develop my purpose of joyfully helping others construct their own reality.